welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. You can see that I'm kind of in a different area with this lovely shower curtain. We are going to do some skincare today. So normally all my videos in the past have all been about makeup, but skincare is super important as well. Obviously the better skin you have, the better the makeup's going to show up. So we're going to do a little bit of a little information, I guess, on how to take care of your skin. I'm going to show you what I do. There's so many different things that is going to change what works for your skin because everyone's skin is so different. So basically when I'm wearing makeup, I always start with taking off my eye makeup. I used to use just like a micellar water, then I went from a micellar water to like an oil makeup remover, and at that point my lashes started falling out and I went into kind of panic mode because I love my lashes, and I ended up going with, for right now I'm using a micellar gel by Neostrata. It's safe to use on your face, eyes, and your lips, and it's a no rinse, so typically you can put on a cotton pad or just pump it into your fingers, rub it. So basically what I do is I start with my eyes and I use that. So I pump a little bit onto my fingers, rub it around on my eyes to get all my makeup off of my eyes. I'm left looking like a raccoon because obviously it's not going anywhere, it's just kind of moving around on my face. From that point, I still have my foundation on. I go into with my micellar water, obviously cotton pad, and I go all over the face, all over the eyes. That way it cleans up all the makeup that's sitting with the micellar gel and it gets all my makeup off. Typically from there you can either do like a better cleanse, or you can do just like leave it at that and do your moisturizer. There's so many different options. So if I'm really lazy, I'll leave it at that, put on my moisturizers and stuff like that, and I'm done. But if I'm feeling like I need some more cleaning, I have used a few different cleansers lately. Right now I'm using an oil-free cleanser, also by Neostrata, with I believe it's 4% glycolic acid. Glycolic acid is going to help with keeping the exfoliation process of your skin more regular, which will help with impurities, brightening the skin, discoloration, kind of all of that. It will also allow your moisturizers and stuff to absorb better and work better as well. So I'll use that. About once a week, maybe twice a week, I'll use my Clarisonic brush, which I have in the shower because it's so much easier for me to use in the shower. I'm already in there, I just go around and I'm done like that. From that point, I'm really in love with the also Neostrata Acne Clear Clarifying Solution. I've dealt with acne for most of my life. Up until about, I would say, January, my skin started getting really clear. I changed my diet, took out pop, made a big impact in my life, and my skin's been fairly clear ever since. I still get the odd breakout, but not nearly as much. So I don't use this as often, but it does help a ton with blackheads, and it really does get rid of a lot of dirt off the skin that your cleanser may not have gotten. So I'll go ahead with this probably a couple times a week now. And then depending on how my skin's feeling, so around this time of year my skin tends to go haywire. Normally I'm combination skin, very oily in the T-zone, normal on my cheeks. As I said, this time of year, haywire, so it goes dry all over. I don't get oily. I have to stop using mattifying products and more hydration products. So what I've been using for the past little while is, so I'll do that morning and night. And then what I'll go in with, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just like a quick cleanse with my micellar water. Just to give it a quick clean. I have already done this once tonight to take off my makeup from earlier today. So it's just kind of to get rid of any other dirt. Go all around. I even clean my neck. So you can see, as I said, I did clean my face with the micellar water earlier. Clearly I did not get everything. And this is why you should really be doing a deep cleanse, like with a proper cleanser every night. I am going to show you, I'll probably still get stuff off with my toner, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now glycolic acid, if you're not used to using it, or if your skin is really dry, it can tend to make it feel a little burning. I find when my skin's really hydrated and I'm not broken out, I don't get any burning at all. So it just depends. As long as it goes away, it's not a concern. If it stays and gets worse, that's when it's a concern. I'm gonna clean my neck. And as I said, got more off. So that's pretty gross, to be honest with you. If I just went to bed with that, it'd be clogging my pores. Ew. So it's really important that you clean your skin. Then what I usually go in, so for nighttime, because I am doing this at nighttime, I go in with a few things. So I'm going to start with my serum. My serum has been helping with my hydration. So I started using this probably about a couple weeks ago, because the last time I tried it was when I was getting a lot of acne. Now that I'm not, I decided to try it again, which I'm finding it's not causing any blemishes for me, so that's awesome, and it's really helping with my hydration. So I do about 1 pump. This is, I don't know if you can see that, about 1 pump. You're going to even it out on your fingers. I kind of dab it to get a little bit around, and then gently in circular motions, kind of rub that into the skin. Okay, so that is your serum. You want to let that soak in for probably about like 30 seconds. So for my nighttime moisturizer, I've been kind of bouncing between a couple. I'll use the Lise Watier Age Control Supreme Night Cream. This is a very, very rich moisturizer, but I find when my skin is so confused on what it's supposed to do, it rescues it. So I bounce between this one and the Neostrata Night Repair lately. This is what I'm using, and I find bouncing between the two really makes a difference in my skin. For the past few days, I've also been doing the Clarins Radiance Plus Glow Booster in my moisturizer about once a day, and this is giving me like a really nice glow to my skin that it looks like I've kind of got a little bit of a tan going on, and I'm loving it because everyone feels like they look nicer with a tan, let's be honest, and I'm so fair as it is, adding a tan ain't gonna hurt me. But this is not gonna hurt me because it's not including the sun. So I'm gonna do that tonight. And now we'll kind of rewind a little bit, because for day I do, again, different things. So I was bouncing when my skin was really bad between Lise Watier Hydro Force Comforting Cream and the Age Prevention Supreme. Okay, I have been using this moisturizer for 2-3 years now, on and off. Obviously I use other things around it, but I always go back to this one. I really like the smell of it, I really like the texture of it, and it is age prevention, so it's gonna benefit me. I don't really need to quite worry about aging yet, but at the same time, it's always good to prevent. So that's what I do for my day moisturizers. Tonight, decisions. I'm pretty sure I did the night repair last night with the Neostrata, which also has glycolic acid in it. So I'm just going to use the Lise Watier Age Control Supreme. So with this one, because I don't need too much, even that's probably a little too much. So I'm going to use this amount. But before I put it on, that's when I'm going to go in with my Clarins. So this guy here is quite neat. It comes with a little like dripper. So I was doing 3 and I was finding I was doing too much because I'm so fair. So I've been only doing 2. And you want to work it into the moisturizer. And then kind of pat again. And then work it into the skin again. And I've been working it onto my neck so I don't have like a tan looking base and it drops into nothing. So you are supposed to wash your hands with soap and water afterwards. Alright, we're back with clean hands. So next step that I'm going to start tonight, actually, I learned about this new thing that's kind of scared me, and apparently it's called tech neck. So I was at a training today for work, and they were talking about these lines in your neck from looking down at different technology pieces, which I have noticed some lines. I don't like it, and so I am going to go in with the Strivectin neck cream, and this one is the light one, which I think will be better for my skin. If you don't do a neck cream, it's not the end of the world. Always bring your moisturizer onto your neck like I did, but this is just going to be like an added treatment. I probably won't do this every night. I'll probably do it as like a treatment. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to bring it upwards. And like, you can bring it all over, because all of this can age with your face. And there was a few girls at the training today that stated it worked wonders. So now they were a little more mature than me, so they will see probably more of a result than I will. Mine's going to be acting as more as a prevention more than anything at this point. So yeah, I'm going to use that more as a treatment. Lastly, never really been fully into eye creams. Clarins came out with one I am loving. It is the new Multi-Active Eye and the applicator. So this is going to help with many signs of like fine lines, puffiness, darkness, that type of thing. After 2 uses of using it, I actually found I forgot to put my concealer on, which is huge for me. Especially more so in the past, I'd say like 6 months. I've noticed a lot of like when I'm doing my makeup, even after I do my concealer, I can still see a slight line for puffiness or dark circles. So when I forgot to actually put on concealer, that was a great feeling. So the applicator kind of looks like an iron. So you squeeze it out and then you massage it in with the applicator. This is a metal, so it'll always stay cold, which will help with the puffiness. So I'm going to just put a little bit, and then I'm going to take the iron type applicator and I'm just going to rub it into the skin. And then I always like to bring it up just a little bit. You don't want to bring too much up there, but a little bit is good because that will help prevent your lids from drooping. So a lot of brands, a lot of skin specialists, they talk about skin in an old-fashioned way, basically. They go by age groups. The thing is our skin all ages differently. It depends on your ethnicity, it depends on the thinness of your skin, it depends on your lifestyle, it depends on how much like you vacation basically. It depends on so many things that you can't go by age. I'm 25. I use a lot of expression in my face when I talk. I'm very expressive in general. So like I'm gonna probably get more aging quicker than some, even though I use all these creams, just because of the fact that it's the way my face kind of works. So the more muscles you use, the more wrinkles you're gonna get, right? Also, typically with oily skin, you don't get as many wrinkles. You do typically get more sagginess, loss of elasticity, and when you're drier, you do typically get to wrinkle a little bit more. So just keep those tips in mind. Earlier start, the better. That doesn't mean you have to start with anti-aging when you're 4. You just need to start with a good skin regimen. Cleanse, tone, hydrate. And then the older you get, you add in different things and you substitute different things until you find something that works for you. I used Acne cleansers and toners for a long time. A lot of them dried out my skin. And then I wouldn't hydrate some of the time. So now that my skin is doing well, I like to take care of it because of the fact that it feels better. I feel better having better skin. So if that's definitely an insecurity for a lot of women and men actually, so take care of your skin, and then that way too when you do your makeup, it's gonna look a million times better. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit the subscribe button below, like and share with all your friends. I appreciate all the support, and stay tuned for more videos. Have a good night, guys. Get lots of rest.